So this is the Swindle. It is a steampunk cybercrime caper, and it's essentially a procedurally generated heist game. I'm going to clear my save, and we're going to do a let's play with some sort of hints and tips that I've picked up. I have reached the final level. You essentially have 100 days to break into Scotland Yard and to steal this item called the Devil's Basilisk. And as it says here, it will essentially mean that thievery is no longer possible in London. I actually stole the Basilisk and then I died on the way out, and that was on my final day. I took I think 4 attempts. You have to pay £400,000 every time you want to take an attempt at the Swindle, which is the final level. This is your airship, where you return after each level. If you die, you spawn a new procedurally generated character. And at this computer here, you can buy your upgrades. Right now I have 0 money, so we're just going to jump into our pod. And we're going to go to the slums, because that's the only place I can go. You have to buy your security clearance to access each district. So, let's go to the slums. 100 days remaining. So anytime you complete a heist or die, you lose a day. So the aim of the game is to essentially collect as much money as possible in each heist. And it's essentially a balance between greed. So you want to wait until they just get to the door, turn around, and then whack them with your club. Takes 3 hits to get through glass. Now the first level is a bit odd because I don't have any tools. I can only pick up money that's just lying on the ground. So the aim of the first level is essentially to get £100, which will give me the money to buy the upgrade to hack these, which you can see in the bottom left hand corner are the computers. And they're what give you the real money. And I need £100. I have 88 in the top left. So your haul is what you're currently carrying. And the bank is what essentially, if you complete a level. Now I can't get. Hang on. Yeah, I can't. See, I can't get down there. I think I'm gonna have to end the level now. It's unfortunate because those 2 piles of cash would have given me enough money to buy the item I needed, and that happens. It can be a bit annoying, especially early on when you don't have the tools. So I would need bombs to get through there, and you buy them later on. So we'll return. So sometimes that happens. A level is generated, and the procedural generation system generates a level in such a way that you might not have the tools to complete it, which can be frustrating. So we'll wait for this chap to come along. Now I think you can actually hit them head on if you are quite careful. If I'm quick, there we go. So I now have enough money, but I might as well clear up the level. Now this is a little bit risky. There we go. I think they've changed the jump height slightly. It seems a little easier to grapple onto walls. If you basically get near an overhang or a wall, he'll sort of grab onto it, he'll kind of scramble. So, we'll now return and we will buy our first upgrade. So we won't do another heist, we'll return to the airship. I might just turn the global volume down a touch. Don't want to be drowned out by the sound of the rain. So 98 days remaining. So I like this. It's a constant pressure to keep pressing on and to take risks. I think I saw a interview with Dan Marshall, the creator of the game, where he said initially he didn't have the 100-day limit, so we're going to buy this. And essentially not having the 100-day limit meant the whole game, the dynamic of the game changed, in that people suddenly were very hesitant. There was no reason to take all the money in a level. Okay, so you can press, I'm on an Xbox controller, you can press Y to open and close doors. So you can quickly open, bash, and then close it again. And to hack, you just hold Y and follow the prompts. 849. So you see in the last 2 levels I got, I think, £180, and hacking 1 computer I got 800. And again, you see in the top right I can't actually get up there, which is a little bit annoying. But now there is an upgrade to be able to hold onto a position on the wall that I don't have yet. Oh god. Okay. Now there's no point in me going up there to hit him. It's just an unnecessary risk. Now me a week ago would have probably gone and hit him. I can get him though and take this money. A little bit. £8. I would say I've done, this is about my 3rd run through. One of my criticisms of the game is the start. Once you've played the game a couple of times, the start is a little bit slow because I don't have double jump, I don't have any of the tools you get later on. So because I can't hold onto the wall, this is the alternative, which is kind of bunny hopping. In fact, there was no point in me coming up here. Well, I might as well just leave the level now. So, there we go, 2 computers. And now, because I took 99% of the money, and I'm not sure what the level is, the cash stolen threshold, at which point it declares your heist successful. It might be 66% or 75 or something. And it gives me an XP bonus. So your first successful heist gives you an XP bonus of 1, so no bonus essentially. And after that it goes 1.2468 up to a maximum of 2, and it's really important to get that XP bonus as high as possible and to keep it there. And if you die, you lose it because you go to a new character. So I'm going to return and buy some upgrades. Thankfully, Dan did reduce the price of a lot of these basic upgrades. See, 500, I think that was something like 2,000 or something before, which was very, very expensive for what you got out of it. And wall jumping, that's very nice. So I can see why those aren't there at the beginning, because when you don't have them, it essentially acts as a sort of like a tutorial, but I guess once you've played the game a few times, you sort of think, well, just give me the double jump to start with. So now there are these little drones, and these robo-police. Now that's a spike trap, and I've played enough Spelunky to be very wary of them. So, like I said, it's sort of a slow start, and I'm trying to keep Henry Beresford, who I believe is always your first character. I'm trying to keep him alive for as long as possible. So now that I have the wall climbing ability, I can hold myself here by holding up, or in fact I'm not sure why I came down here. So you hold up or away from the wall, and that sticks you on the wall basically. And you can club enemies from above as well. Now, God. So these triple windows, when you only have double jump, it can be quite hard to get back up. Now, oh god, oh god. What am I doing? There's nothing up there. See, this is what the game does to you. You sort of end up with this, you get incredibly greedy. Okay. Now, I'm not doing it now, but later on, it becomes very important to essentially... Oh no. Okay, so this is possible. There we go. The aim is to get him to grab onto the ledge, but it's designed in such a way that it's quite finicky and sometimes appears to be impossible. 100% of the cash, 1.2 times. Ah, now the ghost bonus, you get that if you steal 100% of the cash and you're not detected. And it's small here, but it becomes enormous later on. The aptitude bonus is if you use lots of different techniques and tools. Right now I don't have any tools, so I don't think I can actually get that bonus. I'm going to return to the airship, and I don't think I'm going to buy anything, but I do want to explain what the goal is. At least, in my view, the initial goal. So, these are your tools. I'll explain them later. Now, you have to buy security clearance to reach the later stages of the game. The later stages are essentially the different areas. The final being Scotland Yard, the Swindle. They increase in difficulty, and they also increase massively in the amount of money you can get. To the point where by the time you get to the banks and the casino, you can do one heist and bring in £500,000. So, I want to get to the warehouse district, and I want these, the bugs. And the bugs, you place them on the ground. The nearer to a computer they are, the more money they get. And they continue to take money, either until they're discovered, which I believe is random, or the machine runs out of money, at which point you just have to start a new heist. And it's important to note that they continue to take money when you leave the level as well. So they're a massive money maker, and you get all sorts of bombs and things as well. So 3,000. Okay, I need this, because that allows me to hack locked doors. And the next thing I want to buy is access to the warehouse district. And when we get there, I'll have enough money to buy the item I want, which is the bugs. Shit. Now these guys are conveniently stacked on top of each other, which happens fairly regularly. It means I can basically kill both of them at once. So it's good to sort of scope out the level a little bit. Now, they only see exactly in their line of sight as well. So you can be hovering right above their faces. And they won't see you. Now, I'm not sure if there's another computer over there, but I'm going to go have a look. know if I like this. I don't think there is. There is an upgrade that tells you where... Oh dear. Okay, so I've been seen now. And I'm going to leave. Early on, the police do arrive, but they take quite a while. Yeah, that was it. There was only one computer. Okay. Well, that's an easy heist successful on my tally. Let's do another one. I think I need 4,000 or 5,000 to unlock the next area. Also, the enemies that spawn are partly dependent on what area you've unlocked. So this is the slums. And partly dependent on how many days have passed. So I think after about 4 or 5 days, these floating camera drones appear. And then mines are the next thing. If you okay. Where are the computers? Oh god, I did not mean to do that. Oh, there's one. Now from above I can hit him like this. And I don't need to kill that guy over there because his vision doesn't extend to where I'll be hacking. I do want to kill this thing though because it might swivel on top of me while I'm... oh, and there's the other one. Do we do it? Don't need to. Oh, there is full damage as well. Let's get one of them. Alright, 2 computers. I'm gonna guess that's it. Because, yeah, Whew. Let's take this again. So, that with the multiplier, that might... Is that enough? Let's have a look. So, 94 days. Aha. Okay, the warehouse district. And there is a mine. So there's a computer as well. I need to get bombs next, I think. I might get the bombs before the bugs. Bugs are 25,000, which is quite easy to get if I have the multiplier. Now these chaps have a minigun on their heads. There we are. Right, let's hack this. Now if you mess this up, it will blow up and you will die. So that green mine is now friendly for me, so if an enemy goes over it, it will blow up, which can kill you. Now these chaps, they don't detect you, but if you touch them when they're alive, they will blow up and kill you. Which took me losing a lot of money to find that out. So this area, in the previous area, if I hacked a computer, I would get about 800. I just got 3,500. No point in going up there. No point in going up there. No point in going there. No. Okay, these spiky caterpillar guys If I hit him, actually, he might go into the... Oh, damn it. Sometimes they go into the spike traps when you hit them. If you... They're basically mobile spike traps. If you fall, you can walk through them. When they're alive, I'm not sure if they'll detect you if you walk through them. Let's get rid of this first. So I can double jump over him. I just need to make sure I don't land on the other guy, and I don't land on the jumpy robot. I'm doing surprisingly well, actually. There we go. So. Oh god. I don't think I can get down there. Oh. Fortuitous. Oh no, no, no. Good. Now these camera robots sometimes do very, very unexpected things. Such as... they sometimes sort of flip over and point upwards, so if you're clinging onto a wall... I am now... Okay, so in the top left there is a security room. If I upgrade my hack a little bit more, I would be able to take over that, hack it, and that would disable all the drones and security cameras which have not yet appeared, but they will. Now, I'm not going to go that way because I'm not in the mood for taking risks. I want to keep this guy alive. Now, I want to cling onto this. There we go. God. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Yep. 6,500. So that's pretty much more than I've got in the previous rest of the game. And then that was multiplied by 1.8, so I just got 12,000 off one heist, which is really good. And if I do one more successful heist, that will give me the maximum XP multiplier. It's also worth noting that when I do this well to begin with, everything normally goes absolutely to shit very quickly. I think Matt Lees is doing a playthrough of this right now, where... Okay. I believe you can jump through... You can jump over the top of the mines, and I think the mine actually only activates if you hit the first... You see how big these units are, the walls and the squares. If you hit the first unit's worth of laser, basically. Well, let's go in the back door. Aha! Oh, what's he doing? Come on. Come on. There we go. No, 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 no. So I thought he was going to flip over. There we go. I have been killed before by little jumping robots that are hidden behind dead corpses, which is really annoying. Funny. Shit. This is a long corridor. Oh, that's the other computer. I've been incredibly lucky, I think, so far. Oh yes, there's full damage. And it will kill you at the most annoying time possible. So we're going back over the top now, because I think I've got all of them. No, I'm just going to say we've got all of them. Let's just agree that we've got all of them. God, I thought I was going to die then. 6,100. That might give me enough. 2 times. Wow, yeah. Oh shit, no, I don't have enough yet. Okay, let's do one more. I think the plan is split this video series into 10-day segments, which could take an hour. It could take 10 minutes. I have plowed through the days in previous playthroughs. I've been incredibly lucky. I'm still on Henry Beresford. It wouldn't. Oh, there we go. There's a security camera. It wouldn't surprise me if there was actually an achievement for completing the whole game with this guy, because there's a computer. Now, I haven't got the ability to disable the security things yet. So often, and I don't have the speed hack either. I don't know why I'm getting this guy. Often you just have to accept you're going to be caught. Oh god. It's very hard to time. I might just kill this guy. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go have a look. Let's have a scout. Let's be proper thieves. Close. It's also possible to trap yourself on one side of the map. I almost did it earlier. This is a nightmare of a map. Okay, let's go all the way down. Last case scenario in this, I will essentially hack that computer in the top left and get caught purposefully. Because it'll be quite easy for me to get out. Where are there no other computers? What? Is that there's just one? That is rare at this level. Okay. I have. So I go silent while doing them, because if you mess it up, it will blow up. Okay, well, looks like there's only one computer. So, let's get caught while hacking it. Now, at this level, the police are a little less louche with appearing on time. So you probably have, I don't know, 30 seconds, something like that. There we go. 95%. Oh, it does go higher than 2. Oh, well, that shows how badly I was doing before. I always assumed it maxed out at 2. I wonder what it maxed out at. Okay. So let's buy some toys. 91 days. So we want to buy the bugs. 25,000. Let's also buy bombs. I really like this upgrade. Tells you, basically it indicates with an arrow where all the computers are. It's very, very handy. And I want this as my next one, 20,000. Or that is very good. Hack aptitude and in fact hack speed. So I need 35,000. Some nice music. Sort of idle music. I just know I'm going to die soon. This is going way too well. I'm trying to be very careful. Oh, that's a dream. Not really. Okay. So these big chaps take 3 hits. There we go. Okay, let's go on a little walk. I need the ability to take out these security stations. It's getting ridiculous now. If you have the hack speed upgrade, I believe you can. You can run in as it sweeps past and snatch it, Mission Impossible style. No, 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 no. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, there's a computer. Okay. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I bought bombs. Ah, there we go. Okay. I think hanging from here is actually the best choice. What am I oh wait, yeah, I have to bomb through in the corner. Sometimes I do wonder, what the hell am I doing? Shit. Oh no. Oh, I've gone and cocked this right up. Yeah. So the plan is bomb here. So you highlight it with R2, brings up the wheel, let go, hold B to set it. And then it ticks away. Get 3 of the blast zone. So I'll hack it and then I'll place a bug. You can also place a bug before you hack it, but the bug can actually drain the resources of the computer. Now, what am I doing? Is this clever? Oh, I was going to place a bug. You want to stand as close to the middle of it as possible to get max cash. So you see I'm getting 34 per second, which is very nice. Oh god. Oh, I'm so scared of dying from full damage. Oh no! Oh, why? Right. Well, that's not. That's 10 days. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna try and split this into 10-day chunks. That's just what happens in this game. You get a huge streak and then you die. I actually died then because I was looking at the bottom right hand corner of my screen, which probably won't show up in the recording, of a bug caused by the Steam overlay, which looks like, you know, in Windows 98 when you could paint with a frozen window. It looks like when someone comes up and they're playing a game, it looks like that. It's just greyed out, basically a grey box in the corner from the Steam overlay. I was looking at that as I talked about not wanting to die. So yeah, well, thanks for watching, and I'll be putting these up semi-regularly in sort of 10-day chunks. Like I said, whether it's 35 minutes like this or 6 minutes if I pull a Matt Lees and die 20 times in a row. Love you, Matt. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.